What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Hambone to the movies. And dude, today we're going to be talking about an interesting film. Things I got a couple of things like I'm cool with, a couple of things I'm not as cool with, and we're going to be talking about Godzilla X Kong, the new Godzilla King Kong movie that just came out, produced and out and put out there by Warner Brothers. And I got a couple of things to say about it. And I got the new rating system where it's either big screen it, stream it, or ditch it, right? And we're going to find that out right after this.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
So what's up, guys? We're going to be talking about Godzilla X Kong. It is a 2024 American monster film, and it is directed by Mr. Adam Wingard. And like I said earlier, Warner Brothers distributed it and put it out. It's another film in their MonsterVerse series. Just to name a couple of the film stars in there: Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree, and Dan Stevens, just to name a couple, because I don't want to get into this anymore that much. As much as sometimes I would on a movie, because let's be honest here, bro. Listen, Warner Brothers, I'm looking you dead in the eye right now. Stop doing humans in your films. You suck at it. Like, man, it is disgustingly bad. Okay, like there's a mom in this that adopted, the child who was like left on Kong Island or whatever, like the last of her people, and she kind of adopted her and everything else, bro. King Kong in this movie meets a little Kong, right? I felt more interaction and better storytelling between two creatures who can't speak than I did, period, with any of the human interactions, even including the mom and her daughter. They tried to put it out there. They tried to force it, but man, dude, it sucked. And this one guy who's supposed to be a freaking veterinarian for giant monsters, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Like, it would have been just better if it would have been just like this guy who was like a regular veterinarian that, just happens to know, hey, what he could do to help King Kong out, because King Kong's actually a monkey, you know what I'm saying? Like an ape. So, like, he technically would know how to work on King Kong. King Kong's just way bigger. He's just a way bigger version. So I don't get why we had to have this like crazy like character. Like, the human part of this story sucks. I'm going to tell you right now, Godzilla X Kong, you actually did okay in the movie theaters as far as like making the money, because it brought in some money, right? And because I think people just want to see big monsters fight each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to let go of the world. We want to escape, and we want to go see big monsters destroying each other. And this movie does have that in there. And there are some really cool moments in there with that. Like I said, look, I was going to say, Warner Brothers, if you would have put out a version that didn't have the humans in it, except for the parts where they just kind of happen to be on the screen while the monsters are fighting, and you would have just cut this down to, say, a 45-minute movie of just monster mayhem, even told me the story with King Kong and the little Kong and stuff like that, the way you did, I would have went and saw this movie multiple times. More than once, I would have went and saw this movie. But I can't go see it again because I can't just deal with this human garbage. And we know the problem with this is like this movie comes out pretty soon after one of the best movies, if not the best movie of the year last year, Godzilla -1, which had a human story, which was super damn good. So it can be done. Like, it's proven. You can't use the excuse, oh, it's hard to put humans in these monsters. Bro, it can be done. It's been done, and it's been done well. It puts you to shame, right? I would watch Godzilla -1 again for the human interaction, right? Where I don't want to watch this movie because of it, okay? There's got to be something fixed here with that being said. So let's go ahead, man. Let's jump into, like, listen, I don't like being super negative, so I'm not going to sit here and just call names and, like, call out the different actors and which ones I think suck, because, like, look, overall it was not good. I want to give props to the people that did CGI. I'm not a CGI wizard. I'm not one of these people that can look at CGI and know necessarily when it's terrible or not. All I know is what I saw on the big screen. That part of it was super good. Super good. It looked cool, and I had a fun time with it. All the people who did like the fight scene choreography between the monsters did very well and all that. So I want to give them props. But like direction, acting, not giving nobody nothing on that. Okay. But that being said, is this a movie that you big screen it, stream it, or ditch it? Okay. This is not a ditch it movie, because I do think there are some cool things like that I'd want to sit down with one of my friends or whatever and enjoy together, as far as the actual monsters, King Kong, Godzilla, and Little Kong, and like the new bad guy here that's like the big ape that has like the special tool, and he's got like this Sub-Zero freaking monster with him, like pretty cool stuff, right? But the thing is I'm torn, right? Because if we'll just put it this way, if you have, say, AMC Plus or whatever that is, right? So where you stub, so like you can go see a movie as long as it's whatever times a week's free. Go see the movie in the theaters. It's fun. You can have fun when the monsters are on the screen. If you're a family with a budget and like you have to kind of be careful of what movie you go and see, if you're in that kind of a realm where this is going to be dipping into maybe some of your money for groceries or something like that, skip it, stream it, wait for it to stream. Okay, so this is going to be one of those weird movies where I say, if you got plenty of money, got some time to waste, go big screen it, because like the monsters and everything, and the CGI is really cool, and the sound and everything is actually, pretty good as well. So like you do get that big screen experience, man, that you can't, I don't care how good your sound system is at home, you can't replicate the movie theater. You can get kind of close if you got thousands upon thousands of dollars to spend on it, but you ain't going to get the big screen experience with that. So like, I will say, if you do have the funds and it's not going to like, whatever, but if you're more of a budgeted person because you got a big family or whatever, stream it. So overall, I would say to most people, stream it. This is a streamer. This ain't a go to the movie, big screen it. But if you just happen to have the money, go and do it on the big screen just because of how cool it looks and stuff on the big screen. And that's it. But until next time, guys, we'll see you on the next film. I don't know exactly which one will be the next one. We got a couple of films coming up, but we'll let y'all guys know on the channel and everything else. But please like and subscribe. Put comments down below. Yeah, you might disagree with me. Maybe you think the humans are cool in this movie, and you want to like fight with me or something in the comments. Go ahead, put it in there and do that. But until next time, guys, peace.